here.
Hello.
How's it, Chin?
It's been a while. It's been a long while.
Been a long while, yes. And below us, you won't see anyone except a picture.
Except a tiny picture.
A tiny picture. He is hidden away.
Undercover.
Oh, you can hear his voice.
Just the voice.
We'd like to welcome. What do we call you? I mean,
It's the Buljinator. Buljinator. Or the Buljinator, whatever you want.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, he is the brain the brains behind the Gamers Forum, and that's where we actually met him the first time.
Yeah.
And yes, I'd like to welcome our good friend. I'm going to call him the Buljinator.
The Buljinator.
Because
I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to be here.
and obviously we have the beautiful Kez. As you can see, she has literally switched. She is now a tiger. She represents her so very, very badly, as she's nowhere near like a tiger. Also, our unique Kez is hiding here. But anyway, yes. So welcome to the Buljinator. I don't want to dox you, so I'm going to keep it as that. It's just easier, I suppose. So we're not actually doing the whole questions today, like the super. We are, but we're not. If that makes sense.
We are, but we're not. There's less structure today.
Yes. So Mr. Buljinator, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I
He disappeared.
Lost him.
Is it cutting off? Yeah, I dabble in a bit of movies and music, and so I've been playing games for almost like 20 to 25 years, long time, and I've always been passionate about games. So I started like a publication, and I write news. So yeah, that's my background on why I do a lot of gaming stuff. And then I started the gaming forum, as you know, to bring more gamers together, and then to get more creative ideas together, to get the creative people on panels, as we had a discussion before, why most people don't get them on panels, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
Just
something new.
before we continue, we have a Wally Comics in the YouTube chat, and he seems.
Do we have a Wally YouTube chat?
Indeed, it seems like he's done something cool, but he's being very cool about telling me what it is.
You'll notice there's no facial hair now.
Oh, he's going to be hosting a panel for CCA.
Hey? Oh, is he hosting a panel?
Oh,
Seems like
nice.
it.
But yeah, this is about the Buljinator.
So, Mr. Buljinator, what made you come up with the gaming forum?
Yeah, what actually gave you the idea behind it? Because it was a really awesome idea. What?
So yeah, so I've always wanted to.
Oh, you guys' mic is freaking out again. Oh dear.
What was that?
Their mic freaks out sometimes. It's like epileptic.
Problem that hits us every single time we stream on that fucking laptop.
My poor little PC.
So soon though,
Yeah.
we'll have new.
Yeah. So basically, the idea came to me when people wanted to like collaborate, join people together. So they wanted to get more people to join.
I think it's him.
Hello, is my mic working? Is our mic working?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Can you,
Yeah.
Boris?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we
I think
go.
you cut off for a
We
second
lost you
there.
for a second.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? What? I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
we can hear you.
Yeah. So I came up with the idea.
second time. It clearly does not want that idea to be shown.
He doesn't want information to be given to us. That's all.
Yeah. He came up with the idea.
Oh no! Again, the mic is dying again. The mic is dying again. Jeez. Your mic is dying again.
What is going on?
Oh, geez.
I'm still recovering.
Bloody hell. that sound is so weird. Yeah, even though Wally Comics says he couldn't hear you, Buljinator.
Sorry, what?
Even though Wally Comics said he couldn't hear you. No. The mic is still doing weird stuff. Ooh. Yeah, Wally, it does sound like there's an action movie going on.
Your mic is doing weird things. Your mic.
Just send a WhatsApp message to get it through. But the message isn't even getting through. This is what happens when you do it live. You're like, screw it, we're gonna do it live. And then everything falls apart.
Bill, alright.
Ooh, jeez. Oh, Wally, it's the SA Geeks mic.
Oh, this is crazy. What's happening?
No, because you can get in properly.
Alright. Okay, that sounds better.
Yeah, that sounds better.
There we go. There's no...
Sounds.
Oh, no. Bloody hell. I think that thing is permanently busted. Ooh.
What is happening? Oh,
Yeah.
hello?
Hi, I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Is their mic selecting up? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Still. No.
Oh, jeez. Wally, I'm not sure. This is the first time that it's been this bad. Usually, like, we plug it in, unplug it, plug it in, and it comes right. You know, the old techno boot. But this time it doesn't seem to be coming right.
Yeah.
So we seem to be in a predicament. Indeed, it is kind of interesting, Wally. We're having classic logistic issues.
Yeah, that sounds better. Yes. Sounds much better.
We're back.
Unfortunately, this is a problem. This is fine.
It's the laptop.
That.
Jeez.
Yeah.
My condolences.
We are in a shite situation.
So now it's running through the webcam.
Running through the webcam. Anyway, try it again.
Well, at least we can hear you without like hell breaking loose.
What was your question again?
I'm gonna call you bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie. How did the Guinness forum start?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I think it was in 2018. I was at Rage. No, 2017. I was at Rage, and somebody was saying that there's no like Rage is a place where people could go and meet, but not like you can't really meet industry people like esports and stuff. So I decided to put a group together, panel, and then I did it with obviously with like Metal State and Barry and those guys. So we joined together to make actually a forum of places where people can actually join and discuss and network. And so almost like a business, like a conference kind of thing, but without the element of just like people throwing goods at you like at Rage, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was where the base idea came from, and then now it's slowly developing. Obviously, this year we didn't get to do it because of the COVID-19, but 2021, hopefully we could launch our larger, more even streamlined version.
Yeah. Well, that would be nice, man. You get to see it.
Now, did they freeze or did I freeze? No, they froze.
No, they froze.
Jeez. We're having every technical difficulty in the book today.
I was looking at you and I was like, are you moving? Yeah, okay.
Jeez, I think the universe is just against us. 2020.
It's Sunday, eh? People like the network and everything's like, nah, not today.
No.
I wonder what the internet's like in Scotland.
I mean, they got good internet. I think they have 20 up, 20 down, fiber to the box or something like that. It might be.
Maybe the laptop died.
Might be Discord. Maybe the laptop died. Yeah.
They didn't put it to charge. What is the WhatsApp? What did you say on WhatsApp?
You guys are frozen. The laptop is fine, but we can't hear you guys.
Is that something downloading in the background? In the screen,
Maybe.
PlayStation, they're downloading something, yeah.
They can
Probably.
see and hear us, but we can't hear them.
We can't see, hear you.
Looks like their laptop is like in a death cry, in the throes of death.
Yeah.
Okay, they're trying to connect.
It's all good. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a chilled discussion. Not we're not
It's
trying
a
to
hangout.
hunger,
It's a hangout. It's the last one of these for this year. So, bit of a weird send off, but we're doing it live.
Screw it, we're doing it live.
So I try to click on your Game Nation World link, but it's seems your account was suspended. What happened?
Yeah. I need to explain that. Yeah. So we posted a video of like a meme kind of thing about like a razor and this like a snake. The snake was rotating a box, right? There was a razor box, and it was like a meme about like the snake is rotating the box, and then they sent a DMCA claim on it, and then a copyright claim on it within the same day. So I couldn't actually act on it. But by the time I woke up, because I sent it in the morning, and then in America. So then once I woke up, I was suspended, and I've been suspended for like 4 months now. So
4
I sent
months?
an appeal and all of that. Yeah. So I sent an appeal and everything, and it looks like I'm just gonna have to create a new Game Nation account anyway. These people are not.
That's terrible, man.
It is. And we had like 5,000 followers and everything.
5,000, jeez.
Yeah. I feel like Dr. Disrespect, yeah.
Yeah.
I just banned.
It happened to one of my friend's Facebook pages, Tessa from All Enemy Mag. She lost her Facebook. Yeah. Sergeant Currypants lost her Twitter for a while, but she got it back.
Yeah. No, I'll probably get it back, but I mean, like...
But it's like, it's so silly. There's like no like discourse. There's like no recourse. Like you just stuck out of it, and like... Yeah. It's weird.
I don't mind if like you suspend me for like maybe a month or something, but I mean there has to be a deadline, you know?
Yeah.
Just, like,
but the thing is, you got nailed for a video, right? So why not just take away your video privileges for a while?
Yeah.
Like why take away your whole Twitter account? Like it should be like, okay, let's take away media until he learns his lesson, if there's a lesson you need to learn.
Yeah, if there's a lesson, yeah.
But I mean, Twitter is just a bunch of words usually. Like, why you? It's weird.
Because I think like there's a bot that they implemented early in the year to like take down fake news or whatever it was, and that bot went crazy, and then it started deleting accounts, suspending accounts. Like I've seen some accounts that I can't believe are still up. Like I'm like, how are these people up? They like spewing hatred
and that's the weird thing. Yeah, there's a weird thing about these automated like algorithmic things. Like, it's ideally you want real people to look at it, but it's impossible. There's too many accounts. But it's also not the best way to go about it, because like people, like you're just getting screwed over at the end of the day, and there's nothing you can do to really appeal it properly. But yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it doesn't ever happen.
But anyway, so and then we're also redoing our Game Nation news site. So we've got like we write news and stuff. So we're gonna have our new publication up probably about next week or week after. And it's going to have more interactive like videos and stuff for viewers to like actually engage. Like, you know, like IGN has those videos of like news and stuff. Yeah. So we're starting to add those onto our site as well. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's always good to have your own platform these days.
Yeah.
But either content getting taken down or entire websites. I wonder what's going to happen like with TikTok being officially like banned.
They're being banned today, eh? Isn't that the story?
It was executive order yesterday, like late yesterday, I think.
But wasn't the deal signed like Oracle? I don't get the deal. How does that work?
I don't know. I don't know who is trying to acquire TikTok, the American version at least. But I think Microsoft had a bid, Oracle had a bid.
Like I read, I think it was Oracle successfully.
Did they successfully buy it?
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
We found one case. Yes.
Yes.
Well, at least you can hear us because we've lost our voice. Give us a sec.
Lost your voice. Oh,
you lost
there
the
we go.
camera. Oh.
We saw one Kez in portrait mode.
Because I put it here. so
right,
that they can hear us.
Just put us on voice on that side. Unfortunately, we're unable to stream properly. Well, sort of. No, we can't stream.
I feel like I should also put just my avatar there. Oh, we can see them, right?
Oh, we can see.
Yeah, that's about as much as we can do. That piece of shit computers is not going to work for us.
Jeez, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why we haven't been streaming lately is because we just haven't had the chance to be able to do all of this.
Weren't you guys getting new PCs?
Sorry, Kez has moved. Sorry?
Weren't you guys supposed to get new PCs?
Not yet.
Not
November.
yet. Oh, still working on it.
Yeah, we have to be here for a year before we can get a loan to be able to buy a fucking PC. Showing you just how expensive PCs are around the world.
Especially during lockdown or after lockdown.
Yeah, shame you guys are being overcharged for PS4s and Xboxes, or PS5s and Xboxes.
I was about to ask if you guys going to pre-order. If you already got your pre-order in.
Look at that face.
Yes. How's it, guys? How are you? Yesy, chicken. Don't I look sexy? Hi.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Hi.
Anyway.
PS5 pre-orders. Let's get back on topic.
Yeah, okay. So suffice it to say, we're ordering a PS5 first and then an Xbox. But the only issue is that with the fuck up that is Sony deciding to drop a random bomb on us and not tell us when the pre-orders are starting.
When the pre-orders, yeah.
We don't know what the fuck is going on, so we've gone onto Amazon and we've put down a let me know when they're stock. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a pre-order before then. But shit, you guys are being overcharged for a PS5, eh? And the Xbox.
It's rough.
$12K.
Everything, even those graphic cards are ridiculously priced. Like some of them are like 30 grand.
39,000, I think.
Jeez.
380.
29,000.
Madness.
To be honest, graphics cards aren't any cheaper though.
39.
Yeah, graphics cards aren't any cheaper though, to be honest.
And like
That's still a lot of
the
money.
whole marketing was being cheaper than like the 20 series. But it's like you can buy a whole computer with one of those cards. Like even when you buy that card, you still have to buy like the computer that'll house it, which should be like another.
And the motherboard and all of that.
Yeah.
It's madness. But yeah, like 10-12 grand for a PlayStation. Like I don't have the money to pre-order.
No. I assume most people don't have that kind of money.
No, it's
Especially with
I saw that there was some people were saying that actually bots bought those PlayStations and Xbox. Well, Xbox not yet.
Yeah, the scalpers.
PlayStations,
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Look, honestly, okay, I'm just going to do a quick calculation here. I would. But at 23 odd pounds or 23 odd rand to the pound, you guys are being ripped off.
We know.
Because, I mean, what? It's £449 for us. You know, we've got that money saved. Kez and I have got that money ready to actually buy the console. And for the Xbox, same thing. We've got the money to buy both the Xbox and the PlayStation, and a couple of games and a controller each.
And
an extra controller each.
We had to give you an idea how ripped off that country is. We had to dip into our savings for the Xbox and the PlayStation recently. We had to dip in because there was some issues. But we still have 7 weeks, and within those 7 weeks, we are going to be able to still get back the money to be able to buy both.
Yeah, you can make the money.
Yeah. So look, granted, okay, we do have pretty good jobs.
Yeah.
But that's just, I mean, even with if we were still working as cleaners at the petrol station, we still would have been able to actually afford to buy an Xbox and a PlayStation. You guys, on the other hand, I mean, you know, what person who works at a petrol station?
No, what person in an everyday job in South Africa?
I mean, a menial job.
It has an extra 12,000 rand lying.
Yeah, who has that kind of money lying around?
No.
You know, that's look, we earn that in a week, but that's beside the point because it's the UK.
Yeah.
But like the crazy thing is like, and the thing is, are they gamers? You know what I mean? Like most people that you see them like they'll be working 9 to 5. They might have the money, but they're not actually buying games. So they're not actual gamers. Real gamers don't have money.
No, real gamers don't have money. That's true. Oh.
Well,
No.
No!
I die. Oh, I'm back.
What
Gee,
the fuck
what
just
is
happened
happening?
there?
What happened to your camera?
My camera's doing weird things.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
I think
No.
he's doing it just to make us feel better about the fact that we couldn't get our stream
Maybe.
working.
Equality.
What's next?
No.
What's next is going to see my camera pop on.
It's like, oh, your computer finally recognized your camera.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what? I feel for you guys. And look, the whole thing is, Kez and I, we've got pretty mid-range jobs, and we know that mid-range jobs in South Africa are nowhere near the same. You know, the salary payouts are nowhere near the same, and you guys are being ripped off.
The thing
But
is,
even then-
the thing is, like,
Sorry?
if the price in South Africa was the same as the exchange rate, I would be able to afford it. But there's
exactly.
some other tax that they're putting on top of it, which is ridiculous. It's like $3,000 extra. And it's like,
insane.
Exactly, it's the South African government putting that kind of tax on, because the whole thing is you should be able to afford to buy a PS5 or an Xbox or both with the salaries that you guys earn, because it shouldn't be as expensive as it actually is. You know,
It's just in South Africa.
it's just in South Africa, because you look at the yen, you look at the pound, you look at the dollar.
But even like,
They're all like relatively easy.
but even the dollar announcement for the consoles wasn't
not that much more expensive.
wasn't that much.
The whole thing is, you know, you look at.
It's just
I don't
the
know why.
exchange rate that screws
It's not the
everything
exchange
up.
rate. That's the whole
No,
thing.
but I mean,
yeah.
if you exchange it from rand to dollars, it's still quite a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's not as much.
But it's not
what's
as
being
much.
added on.
Yeah, it's not as
Okay,
much.
being added on
Yeah.
top
It's
of
like
it.
an extra 30% on top of that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like it's ridiculous. You look at the dollar and pound prices. You saw them, right? $4.99 in dollars and $4.49 in pounds. That's about right. That is. I was expecting $4.50. I was expecting to pay $4.50 for a PS5 and $4.50 for an Xbox. To be honest, I was expecting that. But the ridiculousness of how expensive it is for you guys, I don't understand.
When I saw that price, because obviously Xbox announced theirs first,
Joyce being South African.
and I was like, no, that's gotta be a joke. That can't be right. And then I actually went and checked it, and
Sony also released their price. It's the same thing.
It's
Huh?
like I saw somebody was putting like a graph of what the PS4 Pro launched in South Africa. Yeah, I think it was $7,999.
Yeah.
For the same, and that was $399. And then two years later, this $399 becomes $12K, $9K. So somebody's adding their own markup, you know, like
Exactly.
I think there's a lot of like middlemen. You see that's the issue. South Africa doesn't have Sony here anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
used to
Sony's
be
not
here.
there.
I think it was like
It's
3 years ago they were here.
Kinnico that licenses.
So Kinnico used to actually used to work with controlling rights.
Yeah, so but I don't know who's controlling those rights properly anymore. And the problem is that they need to now take their cut. You know what I mean? So this middleman. And my problem is that Xbox and Microsoft are here. So I don't understand why that is so expensive.
Yeah, that I don't get, because you've got a Microsoft office in Bedford View.
Yeah, they're here. They're actually like...
Yeah, I've been to those offices.
Yeah. So that doesn't make sense. So like,
I don't understand how Microsoft can actually justify that kind of price. If they had actually made it cheaper, you know that Xbox probably would have sold better than Sony in South Africa. Sony, I understand what they did. Sony pulled out of South Africa because of the corruption. They were like, nope, we're not dealing with this anymore. You guys can have your corruption, but expect prices to go up because fuck you, we're not staying. You know, but Microsoft are in South Africa. How do they justify the 12K?
doesn't make sense.
Greed. There you go.
Whenever I had a heated discussion on Twitter the other day about pricing, and it was like people going, no, well, there's a markup that people need to make profit and this and that. And I get it for
That kind
Sony.
of profit.
Sony, I get because there's no Sony here. Like the Microsoft, I don't get. That's just weird.
Yeah. But still, like Sony is not selling their consoles to the retailers at that price, though. Like that's the recommended retail price. That's not the price that Sony is asking from distributors.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how that markup is even there.
Like if you compare like other like very well off countries, like I checked in Dubai. Dubai's price for the PS5 is 1,900 Dubai something, whatever the currency is, and that equals to 7,400 rand. Here. No, 7,400 rand. Yeah, and Dubai,
it's the same price we're paying here.
Money, but Dubai people earn money. Eh?
Yeah,
they do,
and they're paying peanuts for it, and they're paying peanuts for the console. So like that doesn't make sense. Like you have to sell the right price for your market. You know what I mean? If you want to dominate the market. Yeah.
You have to go according to country.
You do, but there's a difference between going according to countries and telling the gamers bend over and let me butt fuck you because you know what, this is what's coming. You know,
especially because a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people don't have that money. Maybe take it into consideration and say, okay, we'll change the price.
And you see, that's the whole thing. But what did Sony and Microsoft do, knowing full well, around the world, in the first world countries, what did they do? Okay, look, we understand that you guys are struggling. This is the price that we're going to put it at because we know that you're struggling. That's what they did here in the UK. It's what they did in the United States. They understand that people have lost their jobs. Some people have lost their jobs and it's very difficult to get the console. But they also still have to make their own money. So they do actually still have to make it expensive. But no one, and I can honestly say that I was not expecting, I thought the PlayStation 5 was going to be £500. I honestly thought the PS5 was going to be £500 and the Xbox was going to be about $460. You know, the fact that they're both evenly matched, that was a surprise to me. So here in the UK, I'm surprised that it actually was as cheap as it was. But then being South African and looking at how much you guys are paying for a console, it doesn't justify it. You guys pay, okay, granted, Sony did one thing right by giving you the same console with no disk drive for less. You know, that makes sense. Whereas Microsoft gave you the same console with no disk drive and, well, a similar console with no disk drive, but it's substantially weaker.
But it's also much cheaper, though.
It's a hell of a lot cheaper, exactly. But as you said, it's not that much cheaper. You know, whereas
there's not much of a price difference between them.
Between what?
Yeah, but the Series S, not the Series X. The Series S has less. What do you call it? Doesn't have the power.
Less complete power. Yeah.
Whereas Sony, whereas Sony was like, no, you know, we're not going to do that. We're going to release a digital version that is exactly the same as the disc version. The only difference is it's digital. That's all they did. And it was a clever idea to do that. And yes, I agree. Okay, granted, you're only paying 9,999 rand, but that should be the price for the disc drive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
$100 for a disc drive.
Understandable. You know,
$2,000 for a disc drive.
Is more understandable for a PS5 with a disc drive.
Yeah,
I mean, $7,500 for
Blu-ray technology has been out for a while, hey. And also, like, Sony owns the patent for Blu-ray drives as well. So it should be cheap for them to produce. How does it cost $2,000? How does it cost $2,000 to make that drive? No ways.
Yeah. Look, I am happy about one thing. You know, I did say that if Sony does not make their fucking PS5 compatible with the PS4, I'm not going to buy one. But they did that, so I'm happy with that. But that's about it.
Yeah, for sure. There's going to be like crossplay and stuff at the start. But there's also one reason why it's not that urgent to get a PS5 right now if you can't afford it.
Exactly. There's no crossplay capability.
There is.
You know,
there is I think at launch some crossplay.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing.
Horizon's going to be playable on both, and Spider-Man's going to be playing at both. And so I think for the first
it's just
6 months...
For me, there's one game that is only going to be on the PS5, and that's Gran Turismo 7. So, I don't have much of a choice. I've got to buy the 5 because I love my Gran Turismo, and I've got to have me some Gran Turismo.
He has no choice.
How much more real can those games get? I thought it was lifelike in the last gen.
Oh no, you see, Gran Turismo 7, the reason why I wanted it is because there were new tracks added to Gran Turismo Sport, which will be in Gran Turismo 7. But Gran Turismo 7 has the same amount of cars as Gran Turismo 3 did. So over 1,500 cars, apparently. That is why I want Gran Turismo 7. And also, it's not this bullshit fucking online cock that they were pushing with Sport. It's literally just one player. You, yourself, you can try multiplayer, we'll dabble in it, but it's back to what Gran Turismo was, which is what I like. So that's what I want. She's bored. You see,
I'm not.
She's yawning at my conversation here. Fine, talk
You
about
have
Hogwarts.
a long week, Kez.
It's been a long week, and then there was all the issues with this, and
Technical difficulties takes it out of you, like the energy.
It does. It makes you not want to stream after you receive so many.
We got hit with so many in one go.
Yeah, it was just like,
okay, we need to make it live.
You haven't streamed for a while, so you know what? Fuck you, you get everything. But
we got a backlog. We got a backlog that the universe has to go through.
We got a serious backlog. So what else I'd like to actually speak about, though, with regards to that, with regards to Xbox and PlayStation and their releases and whatnot, is the releases of the games that are coming out with those with the respective consoles. What do you guys think about that? The particular like for example, Halo for Xbox and and Horizon for PlayStation. What do you guys? I mean, those kinds of things. What do you guys think about that?
So I think like the Spider-Man for PlayStation is a clever move. That's very clever. Well, Xbox, they said that Halo is not coming out with the Xbox.
Yeah,
because apparently that
there's a delay.
The game is broken. I don't know if you've seen Greg the meme. Have you seen Greg the meme? Or Craig or whatever he is?
No.
Craig from South Park, Craig. Have we lost
Boris?
I think we've lost the bourgeoisie.
the Buljinator. He's back.
Yeah.
So are you talking about Craig from South Park?
Technically. No, man. No, there's a meme about the Halo Infinite had like this weird looking character that wasn't didn't have he looked so bad, like the graphics. So the next day there was everyone was commenting on Twitter about how bad it looked. They're like, the game's broken, can't be on Xbox. And then they said, okay, it's delayed until 2021. So it's not launching with Halo. It's like now what's the reason of getting a Xbox One S?
The flagship game. The freaking flagship game.
But all of this stuff is released on PC as well now. It also comes out with the Xbox Game Pass for PC. All their stuff. If not,
you see, I've got an idea. I think I was having a discussion. Somebody on PlayStation, PlayStation has to sell units to make money, right? So Xbox doesn't, because Xbox is Microsoft and they already have PCs. You know what I mean? So they already have that market. So they're making money from those games. PlayStation unfortunately doesn't have that PC market yet.
No,
they've started slowly getting epic deals and stuff like that.
They're starting,
Yeah, but I think the main thing is that Microsoft actually doesn't really care about you buying an Xbox.
No, they
anymore.
don't.
They really don't.
No, I think they've given up.
They want you to get a Game Pass.
No,
that's all they
I
want.
don't think they've given up. I think they've done the smarter move of thinking a generation ahead. Because it is bound to happen.
Well, that depends.
That the Netflix model of games is going to happen. And they are...
Yeah, you know what? The whole thing is you will never find... Honestly, Netflix and all that stuff, and your Amazons, your Netflix, your Disneys, and all that stuff. To be honest, dude, we're not even looking at that anymore. We've got Amazon and Disney for a couple of shows that we actually watch, but when it comes to it, we still buy Blu-rays, we still buy DVDs, because you know what? Netflix, Amazon, Disney, HBO, all those companies do not have the movies that we can actually buy. If I buy Band of Brothers, I know that I can keep it always, and no one can actually say you can't watch that anymore, because we're just going to stop letting you watch it. So I know that I can watch it whenever I want to, and it's the same with any of the movies that I own. And that's what I feel. It's going to be the same with games, where they get to decide what games you can play. I can't do that. I can't have someone decide what games I want to play. So that's why I always have hard copy games.
It's gonna happen though, Ross. It's just technology. It's gonna happen.
It is, but you know, when that happens, people like myself, we aren't going to play games anymore.
This is literally the transition. This is the transition period. I mean, both consoles have a discless version. Like
exactly. No, I agree.
They are like, we're going
Look, I understand.
digital.
He's old school.
Yeah, I'm old, dude. You know, I am 36 years old.
I think in the gaming space, though, I think there's always going to be like collector's editions of games, and I think like a disc version of the consoles might become also like a collector's edition type thing.
Exactly, but the whole thing is there will always be those people who will actually buy
the
hard
market
copies
will
of
still
games.
be there. The market will still be there. I mean, there's still a market. People still buy horses, you know, but we use cars these days. But
exactly.
So the market will still be there, but it won't be mainstream.
Don't get me wrong.
People still buy DVDs, but you have everything on Netflix.
Yeah, but I mean,
people still go rent. They still rent
Band of Brothers. Where will you find Band of Brothers? Amazon doesn't have it anymore. Netflix couldn't take it.
But there's still places, I'm pretty sure worldwide, there's still places where you can go and rent movies.
But wait. Before we actually do that, I just want to show you something.
There's DVD shops still.
You cannot get rid of the aesthetic of having something like this in your hand. This is a steel box of Band of Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
The ultimate. This cost me £10, by the way.
Ultimate edition. £10.
But
£10.
That's
a good deal.
And it's the entire series with all of the Blu-ray as well. Blah blah blah. You know, the whole thing. The reason why I got it though is because I like watching it, and there's always that time where you never know when Amazon is going to take something off. They had it for a very long time. They had Band of Brothers going on their system. Yeah. Not anymore. It's not there. You can't find Band of Brothers. Karen and I are looking at getting House because you can't find House anywhere. We got Sons of Anarchy because you can't find Sons of Anarchy. Granted, it's back on Netflix, but for how long?
Is House
so
not
that's
on
the reason
Amazon?
why we decided to do that. But you know, we're dinosaurs, so.
I didn't know dinosaurs sounded like that. This is new to science. I need to write a paper about it.
You gotta understand. Unfortunately, the smokers is still there, so I can't exactly make it sound.
It hasn't fully healed yet.
Yeah, no, it's been a year, dude. Or it's been over a year already, but it's getting there.
Did you get like a checkup to test like how if your lungs are doing better and stuff? Is there test for that?
No, but I know my lungs are doing better because I can run without going. So
well, that's good.
And
yeah,
also, I can sing again, dude.
Yeah, if you feel better, then that's good. Yeah.
Nah, look, dude. You know the whole reason why was because I'm not leaving her behind. Sorry, but you know what? I want to spend as much time with her as I can. So.
No, for sure. That's an admirable reason.
She loves it. You'd actually be surprised, but she fucking loves Band of Brothers.
Cry every time.
Yeah, she does. She cries every single time. It's funny because my grandfather wasn't the father, was the one who fought in the war.
But then again, I cry at anything, so I can't count. I'm afraid of something.
All I know is that Band of Brothers here would probably cost about 5,000 rand.
Yeah, pretty much. It's expensive. You
Jeez,
guys, I mean,
Louise.
it cost us £10, but you know, for a steelbook series, dude, we could find PS Vita games for nothing here.
I can imagine.
That's the whole thing.
I can imagine.
We're getting off topic.
We are getting. No, we're not.
Oh,
No, it's still on topic.
it's not topic.
We're talking about the cost of things.
There's no topic.
What is the one game that you guys are looking forward to playing?
With regards to the next gen, what are you guys looking forward to playing?
Aside from Spider-Man.
And don't say Spider-Man. What's the other game?
Exclusively next gen, right?
Yeah, exclusively next gen, not cross-platform.
Yeah.
So Cyberpunk doesn't count. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it, that was my answer.
I'm getting that for PS5 anyway. So.
Okay, let me think here. I've got two that I'm thinking about.
Okay, while Boris is thinking.
Fable.
Fable looks cool.
Fable. Yeah.
Fable.
Yeah.
There's a new one coming out.
Xbox.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you not hear?
I think I'm gonna die. I freaking loved Fable. Dude, Fable is like the best game ever.
Yeah,
Jeez.
We're
getting that. We're so getting that game.
I haven't had the pleasure of playing it, unfortunately.
Oh, dude, you know what? Get yourself Fable 3.
It's old, but it's fun.
Yeah, get yourself Fable 3 and then play backwards from there, dude. It is epic.
So
play backwards, seriously.
There's no
play
chronological
3, 2,
story
and then
there.
1. You'll understand why when you do.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's an epic
Just
game,
by
but you
that.
will love it.
And you tunes?
I'm really interested to see how Final Fantasy 16 comes out. I think it's it's really interesting that it's interesting that it's a exclusive. Well, I think it's an exclusive. It's all the story's all muddled up.
Exclusive. It's partial exclusive.
Probably timed.
I think it's a PS5 exclusive. Yeah.
But it looks
it's partially exclusive to PS5 for a while, and then they're going to release it onto all platforms after that.
But it looks very different from what 15 was. And it's directed by the person who's directing Final Fantasy 14 story, which is pretty good. It's pretty riveting. So I'm interested.
Yeah, don't get me started on Final Fantasy 7.
Well, it's not the same team that's doing 7. It's the 14 team, which is.
I'm sorry. I'm waiting for you guys to go ape shit about the next Final Fantasy 7. I know how the story ends. Just because you idiots don't doesn't mean it's not my problem. Not them. I'm talking about the idiots who don't know how the story ends.
The better question is, will 7 Part 2 come out before 16? That's the question. Like, which one's going to come out
first? I bet you it won't. I fucking bet you it won't.
We'll get Half-Life 3
before 7 Part 2.
Apparently there's going to be a Half-Life 3 though. Because there's a
VR game.
You know how Alex is supposed to be like a prerequisite to 3.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
because I'm still waiting for that. You see, this is why I'm not sure. I understand why Kez wants to get an Xbox, but if we just buy 2 gaming PCs, we can just get Game Pass and buy all the games that we want.
No.
Yeah.
But she wants one, as like a
I have my reason.
Homage. If you can call it that. So
homage to what?
Yeah, it makes sense. Hey?
An ode to
homage to what? To Xbox.
No, more homage to a family member that's no longer with us, unfortunately.
All right. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering. I was wondering who on the Xbox team are you so enamored with?
I understand why she's getting it.
Yeah, now we understand.
Because I'm never going to use the Xbox because we're buying gaming PCs as well. And I'm
yeah.
going to be on the PC more.
But my idea is to have like this really cool gaming setup as well. Like I want to set. I've already said to him that I want a 4-bedroom house, and we're going to we're going to have obviously a room for people to come and stay in, so that they have a spare room. Then we're going. My goal, this is like a lifelong goal, obviously, is to have an office with the gaming PCs and all that, and then to have a gaming room with a PlayStation, well, the PlayStation for the PlayStation 5, the Xbox, and all that, and then make it like a proper gamer's like case.
She's going to bankrupt us by doing this. The houses that are 4 bedrooms are fucking expensive.
Can you imagine? You have to look for a good deal.
The most you can get is a 3-bedroom house, and she knows that.
You might have to compromise for a bit. Just a bit. Just a couple of years. Just a couple of years.
I know. I have big dreams, okay?
She also wants to take the one PlayStation, the old PlayStation 4, make that into the entertainment PlayStation. Yes. So the Xbox, so it's the one that runs Netflix, it's the one that runs Disney, it's the one that runs all of that stuff. It's also the Blu-ray player, so where we can watch movies and stuff on it. But that one's Blu-ray player's cooking, so that's not working great.
Yeah, PS4's Blu-ray wasn't actually very good.
No, you know what? The old PS4 Blu-ray sucked. The PS4 Pro, its Blu-ray's not bad. Because we can watch Blu-rays on the new PS4, on our PS4 Pro. But the old PS4, it just doesn't work. It can't handle it. So yeah, in certain aspects, yes. In certain aspects, no. However, there are a few things we have to get sorted out. We have to get our VR sorted out anyway, but that's our problems.
We're talking to the Buljinator.
We're talking to the Buljinator?
Yes.
Dude, your name has changed so often through this. I'm just going to call you the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie, the Buljinator.
Mr. B.
Not Mr. Giant, Mr. B.
No. I'm Mr. Boone.
No, not B, that B.
Hello.
Anyway.
Hello.
Okay,
anyway.
What about this, Boris? What games are you looking forward to that haven't been released yet? I mean, like, notified, no news.
Cyberpunk!
No, man. We know that Cyberpunk is going to be released. I'm talking about things that haven't been revealed that might be in next year.
So dreams of what could actually be released.
What could be, yeah, in the future.
What could be released. Let me just think. Jesus, I don't even know which game. I've like every time I think of a game, there's like a date or a month, you know. Let's see.
Okay, while Boris is thinking,
is yours.
I will go. I would like to see.
While he's thinking.
I would like to see what replaces Metal Gear Solid for the stealth
Dude,
games.
Splinter Cell has always been more of a stealthy game.
Yeah, but I don't think Splinter Cell as a whole game is better than Metal Gear Solid.
I've always felt that Splinter Cell's better.
No, I think Metal Gear Solid is a better all-around game. Like, if you take the tactical action into it, story. And if you I'm talking about like a whole package. Like Splinter Cell does have more, I think, stealth-focused stuff, whereas games like Hitman and Metal Gear have various things that you could do. So I'm wondering if I would like to see a new IP altogether. Like,
I, to be honest, agree. Splinter Cell should be shut down now. It's done. I think that the last Splinter Cell was the last Splinter Cell and should have stayed there. So I agree 100% with you. Same thing with Metal Gear. I think, you know what, Metal Gear is done. You know, the story behind it should be, you know, closed off. Okay, this is the end of Metal Gear. You know, we've told the story. We've literally murdered it. It's done. Continue with something else. I think a whole new IP, I agree with you there, should actually be created.
I want a unicorn game.
A unicorn game.
Harry Potter is coming out. Not Harry Potter. Hogwarts Legacy is coming out. You can play that as much as you want. You know, the reason why...
Does that might count as a unicorn game? Yes, Boris?
Yes, Boris? Boris!
Hold on. Something wrong, yeah. 1 second. Internet is bugging out. 1 second.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
And the technical issues continue.
About Scottish internet.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that Gotham Knights game.
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
Yeah. It was announced at the DC Fandom.
Oh yes, I remember this trailer for that.
Yeah, when you play like 4 characters and like fighting, like you're defending the death of Batman. I don't know, but he's alive, kind of. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Batman type of games.
Okay.
He's more of the detective type.
What do you think of the new Batman though? That's coming. Movie.
Dude, you know what? If I'm gonna play another detective game, I'll stick to Murdered or The Sinking City. To be honest.
Let's talk about the movie though.
I think he's talking about the movie.
About the new. Man.
He doesn't like Mr. Sparkles.
I'm sorry, dude, but you know what? Put a sparkling vampire in a Batman. You know what? He can go fuck himself. Not a chance. I'm not doing it.
He doesn't like him.
No, I don't like Robert Pattinson. Not at all.
It looks interesting, but I wouldn't go watch it on. I'll wait for it to come out on Netflix.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I will wait for Prime to actually release it on Prime, and then I'll watch it for the £6 a month that I pay for Prime, because then I know I'm getting other good shit with that. So I can watch the crap and go, okay, well, that I'm never watching again. So, you know, to give you an idea, he makes me think that Ben Affleck will always be a better Batman than him. And remember what Ben Affleck did to Daredevil?
we don't talk about that anymore.
Exactly. So, but you know what? Ben Affleck played a good Batman. In comparison with Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck actually played a good Batman.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see the movie though.
The good thing about
We'll have to see.
We'll watch it.
So, but you know what? Fat Thor, I get. Fat Batman, I don't.
He's not fat.
You know, we're not doing a bat metal thing here, you know.
He's not fat. He's skinny.
Okay, sorry. Nerdy bitch boy Batman is not as good as
bloody hell. It's getting worse.
Batman that can actually beat the crap out of someone.
Bloody hell.
It's not even Tuesday. It's not even Tuesday.
I don't like him. I'm sorry. I do not like Robert Pattinson. I think he's annoying.
I haven't seen him in much besides being Cedric Diggory. And
dude, you know what? I saw the first Twilight and I wanted to shoot myself after I walked out of that movie.
I don't think he has been in much.
No, yeah, he has.
He's been in quite a few movies.
He did The Lighthouse, which was actually pretty good. I watched it. And then now Tenet. He was in Tenet.
I heard about Tenet.
I don't know how.
Tenet.
Yeah.
Tenet.
Tenant. Whatever you call it.
Tenet or Tenet? Is it T-E-N-E-T or T-E-N-E-N-T?
Tenet.
T-E-A.
Okay, so I just fucked your brains up there.
In that movie. He was in that movie.
In that one, yeah. In that one.
And then also he's now in the new one, Devil All the Time with Tom Holland, I think.
God, I can't stand Tom Holland either, though.
What's wrong with Tom Holland?
Was the shittiest Spider-Man I've ever seen.
Nah. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad.
Wait, was it Tom
I
Holland?
didn't like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
You know what?
Andrew Garfield. I liked him.
This is like Affleck. I would take Tobey Maguire over Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
There you go. She fucking hates Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. I mean, Tobey Maguire was just the Spider-Man that we got. Like, we didn't have any choice in it. He was the first one.
I liked Tobey Maguire. He was a better Spider-Man than any of the other Spider-Mans.
No, Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield was alright, but he'll never beat Tobey Maguire.
I can't even. Those movies.
Except for the fucking last one. What the fuck did they do wrong with that? Oh my god.
Those movies were so forgettable. I don't even know what happened in the Andrew Garfield
the third
movies.
Spider-Man from Tobey Maguire was forgettable.
Yeah,
and for good goddamn reason.
When you try and milk something.
Yeah, you know, there was so much that they could have done with it. there's so much that could continue. Instead, they squeezed all of it into like one movie.
Oh, there's one thing that I remember is Gwen Stacy getting her head like cracked open. That scene was crazy. That's the only thing that I remember.
That was Garfield, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That's the only thing I remember from the Garfield movies. That's literally
it wasn't
the
her
only
head,
thing.
though. It was her back.
Her back?
Back when
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't her head?
The comic, dude. Don't you remember the comic? She snapped her back. He tried to save her, but as she reached the bottom, he pulled and her back hit the ground and snapped.
Ouch. Either way, dead.
It was terrible, dude. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god. No. But then I remember that she comes back because she also comes back as Spider-Gwen. And, I'm not joking, but Gwenpool.
Anyway,
they got a whole cult following with her. So she's basically Deadpool in one of the alternative universes that Deadpool goes into. She's also one of the Spider-Mans in one of the ultimate the universes that they go in with that as well.
so Boris, what is your favorite part of attending festivals?
You can see we're like just grabbing at straws here. Boris! Hello? I think we've lost him.
Yeah, hello?
Oh, there we go. Kez asked a question.
What is your favorite part of attending festivals? You ask.
Kez said, what is your favorite part of attending festivals?
People like things that I like, you know?
Huh?
Hello?
Dude, your mic is really, it's as bad as ours.
Is the sensitivity too low?
Okay, yeah. I think it's the internet. Hold on.
The internet.
Again, he takes shots of Scottish internet.
Yeah, it's karma. It's karma. What can I say?
Exactly. Scotland saying, fuck you, China.
No, meeting like-minded people at festivals is like my most thing, and then also getting free goods, you know?
Free swag.
Indeed.
Yeah, free swag.
Indeed.
Yeah, see, Rage was only giving away a lot of that at last year's Rage, eh?
Yeah, Rage is giving away stuff,
I'm interested to see what they're going to do this year for the digital one.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they do this year.
Oh, speaking of, are you guys ready for Comic-Con Live? Because we can't attend it.
Yeah, we're not attending it, so we're working, so we can't attend it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm taking that whole time off, and I'm just sitting and watching panels, and I'm sitting on a panel, and running D&D. I'm gonna be all in.
You know, it'll never be the same as actually being at the festival, though.
No.
Because, you know, from our side, it's about being with our friends, you know? The next time we come down to South Africa and we actually come to one of the festivals, we want to be with you guys.
But that's why we established many episodes ago that the world decided that because we can't get there, they'll unleash COVID.
Yes.
We decided, and
there was a whole spiel behind that.
We all agreed on it. That the world decided because Kez and Div can't get back to South Africa for the festivals, they'll just
stop them all. Fuck you.
It's the universe paying us back for all the technical difficulties. It's like if they can't be there, then it won't happen.
It's the ultimate technical difficulty.
It's the ultimate. It's maximum technical difficulty.
It's like watching Dragon Ball Z.
It's what the Super Saiyan, whatever.
Super Saiyan God or whatever the fuck they've gone on to now. Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God 2. Yeah.
There's different layers of God tier, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm telling you, you know, I won't be surprised if that's how they do with Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Dragon Ball. Anyway.
Do we have any more?
Have you played Kingdom Come Deliverance?
I have, yeah.
I played like 5 minutes.
I think it's pretty cool. It's got like it's Skyrim-esque kind of play. That's what I get the feeling of. And then the gameplay is pretty decent. It's just that hopefully they can make the second. They said they're going to make another one. Second one, but it's going to be an Xbox Series X exclusive, I think.
Oh, dude, I hope the second one's going to be as good, though, hey? I really do, because the first one, dude, I've only just started the first one, but my God, it's as hard as fuck.
I know what game I'm looking to. I'm looking forward to Little Nightmares 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
Next year.
Yeah.
PS5. Xbox Series X. No. Not by the time they release it. It's going to be PS5 only.
You know what's the funniest thing? You know, people are complaining about the PS5 game prices and Xbox prices. No one is checking the prices of the current gen. They've all gone up.
Gone up?
They're all the same anyway, dude. The whole thing
no, but they've all gone up at the same time. So it's not. You're paying $70 for a PS4 game, isn't it?
What?
No one
Jesus
is mentioning
Christ,
that.
dude, where are you buying your fucking PS4 games? We're paying like £51 for a brand new game.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like online. I'm talking about online stores and stuff.
Like on their stores.
It's because the American stores like to seriously fuck you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, dude, but you know what? The American stores really do actually screw their patrons. Because the UK,
Except
they're
Steam.
like, don't raise the price for no good reason. What the hell are you doing? But also, we've got a lot of secondhand stores here as well. We've got things like CEX, and Game actually has secondhand games as well.
So it's not like South Africans.
Yeah,
it's not like South Africa Game.
And we've also got like things like cash converters, as it were. We got places like that also sell games as well. But you know, you look at your CEX, it's like.
But it's not about us.
What is CEX like?
I don't know, but it's not about us.
It's not about you.
It's about Boris.
It's about Mr.
But then we didn't ask him a question there, so there's nothing for him to say.
It's not about us.
What book did you recently finish?
Oh my God.
That's random.
Which book did I recently finish?
Yeah.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I'm trying to think of. I really don't read.
You see, this is why you don't ask any questions like that.
What TV series did you recently watch that you enjoyed?
The Boys season 2.
Is it good?
It's hilarious.
We started The Boys season 1, and we're not sure if it's actually good.
It's like I like the way that they've actually captured how heroes in real life would be, because that's really what they would be like.
Okay.
Rude, you know. If you think about it, like people would just get powers, like they become egotistical, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's the whole thing. That's
like,
exactly why I want to continue watching The Boys, because
like
of that.
Hitch.
But
wasn't Hitch like that?
Yeah, you look at things like some of the series that have come out now, like Picard and all of that, and you see the epic failure that they've actually brought on. Much as people are like, yeah, no, Picard's it's a good series. I can't get into it. They've literally destroyed Captain Picard as a person. He's too submissive.
Yeah.
You know, he's no longer the Picard that I remember. You know, Picard used to be a powerful leader and things like that. I just don't want series like The Boys to go in the same direction, because The Boys seems like a pretty good series.
Yeah. It's very like it's not like one dimensional. It's all over the place, which is cool.
Yeah, and I've seen that. And we saw the first episode, and we were like, it's pretty interesting. Should we carry on?
I don't like I was thinking about if I was in that guy's shoes and he's like my girlfriend was destroyed like in the middle of the street, what I would do. And it's like, you know,
I would want to kill him too. I would actually want to kill every single superhero if I had to actually do it that way.
I saw that. I was like,
terrible. Fucking horrible.
I don't like I was thinking about if I was in one guy's shoes and he's vulgar one of them.
Everyone look down at Tunes. Look at his face. He seems bored of the conversation. Or up at Tunes.
No.
Over there.
I was looking at some technical stuff with the stream.
He's bored with us. Boris, dude, we're boring to Tunes.
I was seeing whether the stream was running. I was looking at the stream. Okay, I was looking at the stream health.
It's running.
We were running.
Kez has got the stream open, dude.
Stream is still running.
Watching us, and you know that whole thing of
YouTubeception.
watching yourself.
YouTubeception.
I can't stand it.
Twitch YouTubeception, whatever you call it.
Twitchception.
Yeah, it's like listening to myself sing. I'd rather shoot myself in the foot.
You listen to yourself sing. You shoot yourself in the foot. Jeez.
Yes, dude. When we used to record, I can't do it, dude. I hear my voice and all I want to do is shoot myself in the foot. It's like, oh god, I sound like crap. Oh my god, why am I even singing? You know?
So you should be on Idols because like 90% of them are worse than.
Oh no, dude. Those people do not know how to perform in front of people. I honestly can tell you from personal experience. At one of her shows, when she was still doing drummies back when she was in high school, one of the idols got overwhelmed by, I shit you not, about 50 girls in front of him, all like going ah, and he got overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, dude! I've had more people watching us on stage at tempos. So yeah, no, they don't know what it's like to stand in front of a proper crowd, actually being rowdy. So I don't trust the idols people.
So
what do you think
fake
about
reality.
what do you think about like a talent show for not like gamers but like I've had an idea about like people go on stage and they actually like talk about. It's difficult to explain it. Hold on, let me just reword it here. So like
Fail.
Like streamers actually like go onto stage, and if they've got like charisma and whatever, they get picked as a sponsor. Like somebody sponsors them on you know what I mean? If they're entertaining, you know what I mean? Like an idols thing, but for streamers.
Kind of like a not like a idols, like a X Factor thing.
Yeah.
Look, I've got my reservations about that because I can't stand X Factor. I can't stand idols. I think that anyone who actually wants to show off their talent deserves to actually work fucking hard to get there. But at the same time, Kez and I have worked our asses off, so
Pretty cool though.
yeah, and we've never really been offered any sponsorship, so it's not a bad idea. You know, you get streamers who've actually worked their asses off, put them on and
Get overlooked.
yeah, and they get overlooked. You know, it's always good to actually put those guys up and, you know, say, look, these guys have been doing it for so and so amount of years, and they're pretty good. So what do you guys think? And the sponsors look at it and go, well, we'll sponsor that guy. We'll sponsor that girl. We'll, you know, she's good. He's good. They're pretty good streamers. Let's do it. So I think it's a good idea if it's approached the right way.
Yeah.
If it's approached the right way. As long as the people who get the sponsorships are deserving, I think it's a good idea.
I feel like this should be more of an award show than a talent contest. Like this, it should be like the Streamies in the US, but for South Africa.
That's a good name for it.
The Streamies.
Well, the Streamies already exist though.
That's like calling it BAFTA. Who the fuck
The Streamies is already a thing. It's not like I made it
up. Who the
up.
fuck wants to support BAFTA anyway? It's the same thing.
Creators Bowl.
Creators Bowl.
It could actually be useful.
You know what? The
It
whole
should
thing,
be
the
part of
Creators
Creators
Bowl was
Bowl.
actually for a good cause.
Yeah.
So, and you were the one who came up with the idea.
I know.
When's the next?
I'm just saying a cool name.
When's the next Creators Bowl?
Yeah, we don't know. We're thinking that we're going to actually have to start doing something from our side here up in Scotland, because no one's doing anything down in South Africa. So we might have to actually look at doing it from our side.
Kez left with the
seeing if
world.
Hopefully we can sort one out.
Just get a charity going on your side. Just getting people voting for a charity down in South Africa, and then have you guys work on finding us some streamers to actually stream.
No, the Discord's still going, so there is that.
There is that, yeah.
Maybe in the next few weeks, I'll put stuff up because it was supposed to be already, and we're already like this 3 months left for the year, so we need to do something for
we
it.
got to do something for a charity. So,
Watch this.
so we'll see what we can do. But
Nice.
how about this? How about tunes? And Boris, are you guys willing to actually work with us on this one?
I'll do whatever I can.
Creative?
Yeah.
Yeah, help us actually work with Creators Ball and see if we can just keep it going.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I'll do what I can.
We don't want this to die. You know, Kez actually worked really hard to get this going, and I don't think that that we deserve to let it die. So if you guys can help us actually carry on going with it, then we can all work as streamers to get it going.
We're all in here.
Please, God, don't do that. She recently watched High School Musical.
Oh, dear.
So, or 1, 2, and 3, by the way, all 3 of them.
Oh my.
So bad.
She was a huge fan.
I liked it.
This is the problem with getting
Then you
Disney
grew up.
Plus.
Oh,
This is
but you're
Disney
lucky
Plus for
got
you.
Disney Plus. Jeez, like South Africa
No.
doesn't get any Disney
No,
stuff.
no, you don't want it.
I watched the. You guys are more or less my age. The animal version of Robin Hood with the foxes.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it too.
I watched that on Friday night.
I don't remember it.
Yes, we all
Okay.
know.
I watched.
Even I watched it.
all
Okay,
the-
I was a kid, but I watched it. So yeah, no, that's well. There you go. Okay, so anyone watching us at the moment, we're still trying to keep Creators Ball going, and we will.
Yeah,
good.
we'll make a plan.
United?
British night.
Creators United is what
Creators
it's called
Ball
now.
was the
Yes.
first.
Creators Ball and Creators United. Those are the
This sounds like two very different things.
They're the same thing, though.
I
You
know,
that.
I know, but the intent sounds different.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
but that's
Ball
why I
sounds
said
like
for
fun.
like for an award thing, you can use Creators Ball
Yeah,
because it works.
yeah, exactly. But no, I agree. Well, to all of you watching, Creators Ball, Creators United, still going.
Anyway,
One day.
Continuing, Boris, this is your stream, sort of.
yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
And
We've been going for an hour
where do
and 20
you
minutes.
see
Yourself. Where do you see
yourself?
yourself in 5
And-
years?
No, more importantly, what are your plans for the gaming forum and Game Nation and everything within the next year or so?
Well, depending on how this COVID nonsense dies down, hopefully we can get more people into like venues and stuff. If not, we can probably like prioritize streaming, so we can maybe do the gaming forum like streaming, like Zoom and whatever, Discord, whatever. I see that possibly we can start doing more international speakers and stuff, because like local ones are good, but it's very limited. It's like 10 people that we know, and I know them all. So it's like you want to branch it out, you know. No, knowing all your like your talents is pointless. Yeah, so I'm gonna
No, I
branch
get
out
that.
and like international people. Yeah. Hopefully grow more, and then we can maybe do a base, like set up a gaming forum in Scotland.
We're happy to do that. You're gonna have to come up here and help us, but we can
Of
do
course.
that.
Of course. I'll sleep on your couch.
There's a place to stay. When you come here, we're here. We're still here, so you can come stay on our side.
He can stay in our dungeon.
You can look. Granted, you're going to be living in more of a rural area,
In the dungeon.
but when I say rural, I mean we're in the farming area. So every
Just
once in a while, you'll
quiet.
smell manure in the air.
In the dungeon.
In the dungeons.
More fun.
As Kid says, in the dungeon. But look, there was a church for sale in one of the areas that we were looking at.
A church.
A church will
A
have
full-on
a
church,
dungeon.
Shana. A full-on
church
fucking
for
church.
sale.
A dungeon.
I
That
shit you
sounds like
not. A
good
church
idea.
that must be from like the 17th century.
It probably does have a dungeon. Yeah, it probably does have like
It
crypts.
probably has a dungeon for all those heretics.
It probably has crypts and things there.
That sounds like a good. That sounds like a good place to play games.
Yeah, exactly.
No, if you have fun. Right, that's it. You're sneaking in the dungeon.
You're in the dungeon,
What
bitch,
happened?
go!
What is happening?
We've lost
Jeez.
Tune's camera again.
It's so weird.
Is your camera timing out? What's happening?
I think it's the Logitech software. It's bugging out.
And the camera's like, fuck you, I don't want to work today.
Nothing wants to work.
I think it's Sunday. Sunday is like everyone's like,
Yeah, yeah.
check
Yeah,
everything.
no, fuck you. I went to sleep.
What is 8:30 there almost now?
Yeah, it's 8:30 there or something like that, so it's quite late.
Yeah, it's almost
20
half past
past
8.
8. Yeah.
I think it's time for you guys to actually. I think we should probably end the stream.
Yeah, let's bounce.
How long have you been streaming for?
An hour, 20
hours
minutes. Yeah.
Well,
20 minutes.
We've been
An
streaming.
hour and 20 minutes.
We've been streaming for
Like
an
a
hour, 20 minutes.
full-on proper thing, it's been about
20
an
minutes?
hour. No, a full-on proper discussion, I think it's been an hour.
Yeah,
But we started an hour and 20
God, this is what
minutes.
happens when you talk shit.
No,
had,
it's what happens when
nightmare.
the TV dies and then we have to make a plan B.
And that includes not streaming to Twitch. And no, it had nothing to do with the download in the background. Yes, I heard you.
I apologize.
Just so you know, Scotland actually has better internet than South Africa does, considering the fact that we have a 30 meg line that's fiber to the home, which is essentially ADSL.
No, but also there's 4 of us working from home at the moment.
Yeah.
On Teams calls, on phone calls, on granted our actual system that we use to phone is full of shit. But there's 4 of us
Connect sucks, dick.
on the internet and it's the problem with it working from.
Yeah. Look,
How much you pay per month for fiber?
I think it's,
good question. I don't know. My brother's the one who actually has
I think it's about 20. And it's not
But yeah,
more than 30 pounds.
it's no more than £30. So and that's probably for the most expensive package as well,
Jeez.
which is probably what Karen and I will go
Jeez.
for.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And you're
Yeah,
in the
but
rural
also this
area,
is-
by the way.
Yeah, this is fiber to the box. Just remember, guys, this is not fiber to the home. This is fiber to the box. So it lands up in a box, centralized between ourselves, that house over there, that house over there, that house over there, and that house over there. So there's 4 houses that are all getting the same fiber. So essentially, it's acting like ADSL, and we're still getting pretty high speeds. I mean, we downloaded about 3 megs per second at any given time. And if it drops below that, we get money back from our provider.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
no,
Shit you not.
no,
I'm not joking.
no. We work for an energy company right
And we
right
work
now.
for an energy company.
No. Unlike in South Africa, if you can't pay for your electricity,
They don't cut your power off.
cut off.
Yeah.
You just end up with a massive
Yeah.
Just get a big bill.
If you can't pay for your electricity, they will. It's illegal in the UK to cut someone's power off.
Well,
It is
it's illegal
against
here
the
as
law.
well, but they still do it.
It's illegal there. Yeah.
It's illegal in South Africa, but you know what? Please tell me that Eskom doesn't do that as a vindictive piece of shit company. But it's illegal in the United Kingdom to shut someone's power off if they don't pay for their electricity. So they don't shut your power off. You just get a very big bill. However, for example, just to give you an example, back when we just arrived here, it must have been about December time, the power cut off. Just like randomly, it turned off. So of course, we as South Africans, first thing we thought was, load shedding.
Shitting.
It was just
It
it was
followed
about
you.
2 hours. No, an hour and a half.
No.
Power was off for about an hour and a half. It wasn't very long. Put the power back on. They refunded my brother and sister-in-law for the power that was off. They gave them money to say, sorry, we turned the power off.
But also, you don't have to wait forever for an answer. They
So-
said, we'll fix it, don't worry.
So it was impressive, and we were surprised until we started working for an energy company and started seeing, wait, this is how they actually work. You make a mistake like that, they will give you money back. they're happy to actually go, you know what? Sorry, here's a gesture of goodwill. We're sorry for doing that to you.
Is electricity
exactly?
Is electricity privatized there? Are there different companies that do it? That makes more sense.
To be honest, I had a client the other day who said that he wants to nationalize it. And I was like,
don't do that. No, don't do that. There must be competition, and there must be people.
Yes, because if you want to nationalize your electricity grid, trust me, you're going to go the way of South Africa, and you know what's going to happen?
Load shedding.
Load shedding.
But in the UK, it'll probably called blackout, right?
Yeah. Blackouts, yeah. Be rolling
they
blackouts.
don't know what load shedding is, dude. They have no idea. When we mentioned what load shedding was, they were like, "What's that?"
It's like if you guys have seen the video of Steve Martin. Is it Steve? Not Steve Martin. Steve Harvey, I think it is.
Huh?
Where he finds out what load shedding is for the first time.
Oh yes,
Steve
Harvey.
Must be Steve Harvey, yeah.
And he's like,
Harvey, yeah.
What's this load shedding bullshit? You know, because it doesn't happen in the States either. Well, it doesn't happen in most part of the States, except California.
I think California, yeah. They started now.
Yeah. California knows what load shedding is all about.
Anyway.
But anyway.
We're not like you're a very well. You are a well-known person, Boris.
He's very well-known.
But for those people that don't know you, where can they find you on social media?
They can find me on Twitter at the Buljinator, the Buljinator.
The Bourgeoisinator. Yeah.
Good God, we'll try to pronounce that, but we'll probably fuck it up. So.
And on Facebook, all the same. All social media.
The Bourgeoisinator.
Oh God! all networks with the same name, yeah.
Just straight up insulting our guests.
So I'm assuming it's like the Bulgarian or Buljinator in that aspect, right?
Not Bulgaria.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like the Buljinator. It'll be BALG or something along those lines.
Well, the Inator comes after my surname. BULJ is my surname.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. You know what? You're killing me here. You really are.
Bulj is my surname.
I'll show him your surname when we're off.
Yeah. So Bulj is my surname, so I just added Inator at the end. So it's like Terminator.
Alright, so yeah, there you go. If not, you can always just follow us here because we'll post it down in our social medias and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we are that way. Tunesies?
Wait, is there anything else that we need to discuss?
Is there anything else we need to discuss?
I don't think so. Well, except that the show is obviously gone on extended hiatus until 2021.
Yes. So from our side, we've been very busy. Our new jobs are killing us at the moment, so we're trying to just like get settled and all that stuff. So ourselves, we are going on a hiatus as the SA Geeks.
And because of that, obviously, podcast.
Because of that, the podcast will be going on hiatus as well.
And Geekoscopy was kind enough to agree for us to go on it.
Yeah, exactly. But we're going on a hiatus until the end of the year. So we're not going to be streaming until next year. Only because we're trying to get settled.
But we'll discuss that in an announcement of our own.
Yeah, we're going to discuss that in our own announcement. Tunes, your side?
Well, yeah, this show is going on hiatus. My other podcast show is still going on, so that'll be fine. And you can usually find it at Geekoscopy all over the internet, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, twitch.tv/Geekoscopy. That's where you can find me.
Sweet.
Cool. And the SA Geeks, you can find us all over the place. We are everywhere, obviously.
We'll still post photos and stuff.
We will still be posting photos. Every once in a while, we will try and stream, but we can't promise that it's going to happen as often as we wanted it to. It might just be like a random surprise. But otherwise, we're generally not streaming very often. But we will definitely give it a shot. Again, we're having difficulties. We need new PCs. That's been one of our biggest problems. Is that we tonight's a perfect example of what happens when your PCs just decide, screw you, you're not real anymore. So
Anyway,
we're updating all of that
No.
stuff. That'll happen in one of our other in our own messages when we come out. But yeah, you can find us all over the place. We're on Twitch, Instagram, blah blah blah. Blah.
Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
There you go. What she said.
Okay. TikTok's banned, so no one's going there.
we might guest star on one of the other channels. We don't know yet.
No.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching us. We do appreciate it. Tunes, any last words?
Cheers.
It's
The bourgeoisie, any last words?
honored to be on the show, and see you in 2021.
2021. Yeah. 2021
All right,
vision.
guys. So, yeah, for the last time from the SA Geeks, for the last time in 2020, we will see you again in 2021. But for the last time in 2020, as always, remember.
Unicam.
Bye.
Cheers.
When you're ready, cheers.